Hi there and welcome back to our series on social media budgeting. In the last video we talked about social media training, how to get that and what it costs. Now I'm going to take you through social media audit. Social media audits can be very different organisation to organisation. What I'm going to take you through here is what you actually should expect to have in a social media audit so that it can provide you value for your overall budget plan. Generally speaking, a social media audit really should be the starting point for your social media budget because it will tell you the foundation for what you need or perhaps what you don't need as well. To begin with an audit, any agency will look at your engagement. What engagement are you currently getting from whatever it is that you're doing? Who's the engagement coming from? What platforms is it coming on? What sort of content is getting the most engagement? Defining what engagement means for your business and how you get it will again form the foundation for the rest of your planning. Then we have a look at your competitors. What are your competitors doing? Where are they getting value? And where are they succeeding, perhaps where you're not? In some cases, your competitors may not be a good base plate because they're actually doing things really badly themselves. Your competitor assessment will tell you that and will guide you either towards what the competitor is doing or in fact away from it. Platform and content plan. This is distinct from a social media strategy. Obviously in this circumstance we're not doing an entire strategy, but your platform and content plan is an initial plan based on these two above that describes what platforms you should be on based on the metrics captured here, and what sort of content should be published. This is not your content streams in their own right, but it is the foundation for that. What's the sort of content that should be spoken about, where and how often? Your audience plan. Based again on the first two, your audience plan will show where your audience might be and where your audience looks like they are based on both your current engagement and your competitors. The audience plan is almost as valuable as everything else because it tells you where to invest your time and money. Your advertising plan. We talked in an earlier section about what social media advertising is, how much it costs, what the different options are. Your advertising plan here again will give you a foundation for what you should be investing your social media ad budget into, based again on what is found up here. And then finally, your budget plan. Once we know the platforms, the content, the audience, and what your advertising is going to look like, a budget plan out over 12 or 24 months can be fairly easily built. This budget plan, again, forms the foundation for everything else that we've spoken about in the series so far. It'll tell you what money you should be putting into your platforms, what money you should be putting into advertising, what money you should be putting into sponsored posts or influencers or any of those things. The budget plan is derived from what's found here, and the output of this will give you a definitive budget for social media management investment going forward. A social media audit like this should cost you anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000 because it takes a lot of time to get it right. We do these all the time and it forms a foundation for our clients that sets their future investments up beautifully and removes all the risk for them. Thank you very much for watching this entire series. I hope you've gotten some excellent value out of it. I'm Daniel Martin, the CEO of Aston Social. Again, as always, if you have any questions, we're more than happy to answer any of them. Please leave them in the comments section or email us directly. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon in some of our other videos.